Hello, you are watching the first lesson of the course Programming in C++. During this lesson, you will know what should be the structure of the program in C++ and how to implement console input and output of the data using C++. The goal of the lesson is to teach you how to compile and run programs using C++. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to create programs that read data from the console and output information to the console. You see source code on C++. All the parts of this code we will understand later, during next lessons. Take as a rule, all our programs will contain lines of the code that is shown on this slide. Our own code that we will write, must be written between 5th and 10th lines. Now let's learn how to compile the source code. Create the folder with the name C++ in your home folder. Download from website on Gradient.com examples of the source code for the first lesson and put them into the folder you have created. Please note that you may select the encoding of the file. I am going to show how to compile and run programs in OS Linux. For Windows users, I suggest download and install Microsoft Visual Studio, so you get a compiler and integrated development environment for Windows. It will not be difficult to understand how to use it. If your OS is Linux, do next steps. Open file main.cpp using gedit. Make sure it contains the necessary code. Open terminal window. In the console, type the command cd space /c++. Then press the Enter key. This command means change directory to the folder C++ that is in your home folder. Check that you have changed the directory correctly. Type the command ls. It will show you the files in active directory or folder. You have to see this list of files. Install G++ compiler using the command superuserdo apt-get install G++. This command will install G++ compiler in Debian-based Linux distributions, such as Ubuntu or Mint. If you use another distribution, ask Google how to install G++ compiler in your system. After the installation, type next command in the console g++./main.cpp. Using this command, we compile file with the source code. Compiler creates binary file a.out in the same folder. This file is our first program. In order to run it, type the command ./a.out. We have compiled and run our first program that was written in C++. The program does nothing, but we will change it in the next part of the lesson. Here is a list of actions that are required to compile and run the program. I recommend you pause the video and repeat these actions. Later, we will install IDE software that will help us to write programs in C++. It's desirable to be able to perform basic actions in the console. In the future, it will be very useful for us. The first part of the lesson is over. In the second part, we will learn how to write programs that output an information to the console.